That's how it feels to be at an altitude of 8,000 meters. And now, around 1,000 trekkers are stranded in the Karma Valley on Tibetan side of Mount Everest at 4,900 meters after a blizzard struck.
Even if the trekkers are trapped there, though it is not extreme altitude, but it's still very high, and the oxygen is almost like, I would say, half of the oxygen at sea level. And that can just even cause breathlessness. If you're not fully acclimatized, you will get tired, fatigue, altitude sickness can kick in. So that is the primarily difference between 4,900 meter or 5,000 meter and then 8,000 meter. But remember, I'm talking about all of this when the weather is stable. It is not getting bad. But once a storm or a blizzard hits, the danger just exponentially increases. Because then now you have, it's not just the thin air that you have. It is not just the cold temperatures or the sudden snowfall that is happening at that high altitude. Where you are trekking now suddenly has a blizzard going on. And that can make it very difficult. It can actually trap people, into a very difficult situation, which they don't know how long it will for them to be there until someone comes and rescue them.
Here's what happened. On Friday, heavy snowfall, thunder and lightning began and continued on Saturday as well. Hypothermia struck, with at least 2 men and a woman falling victim despite being clothed for the conditions.
When a blizzard comes, the temperatures are just so low. It is like, think of it like, and I'm telling you from my own lived experience when I was trapped inside a glacier at 6,000 meter on Annapurna, in April 2023. From my experience, when a blizzard comes, I still remember when I was at 8,000 meter, close to 8,000 meter on Annapurna, the weather was getting very bad. In a similar way, when there is a bad weather and a blizzard coming in, you can't really see. There is just whiteout. You can't see a couple of even feet ahead of you. The wind is just like howling, snow is hitting on your face. Think of it like as needles, striking your face. That's how it feels when a blizzard comes. A strong wind is coming on your way. So within a minute, you basically can't see the trail. It disappears. Your sense of direction, you don't know if this is the direction I have to go or this direction I have to go. Your sense of direction gets just like gone. And if your tents are there, it can collapse. If the snow is getting too heavy, if it is continuously snowing, your clothes can get soaked fully. And that's when the hypothermia sets in your body. When your body loses heat faster than it can produce it.
Karma Valley was first explored by Western travelers a century ago. It is a relatively pristine part of the Everest region. Unlike the peak's north face, it boasts lush vegetation and untouched alpine forests, fed by meltwaters from the Kangshung Glacier at the foot of the mountain. Due to its easy access by paved road, Karma regularly draws large numbers of tourists. October is a peak season when skies usually clear at the end of the monsoon in India. A blizzard at this time is a cause for worry.
I mean, it is unusual, honestly, but also unusually also getting true these days. Thousands of tourists trekking to the north side, the Tibet side of the Everest base camp, but also October, as you rightly said, it was a holiday season for them, but also it's generally a safe month in the Himalayan side, in that side, because, monsoons have ended, skies are clear, trekkers will enjoy the calm, dry weather before the winters begins. So, but this year that did not happen because the monsoons have been lingering longer than the usual one because of the warm and the moist air that is coming from the south and, colliding with the cold air in the mountains up in the, over the Tibet region. And that triggers, these blizzards, in my understanding, that makes the weather pattern going haywire. And that is something we need to be able to predict on time and before time, I would say, through early warning systems,
Hundreds of rescuers headed up the mountain on Sunday to clear paths and bring down trapped people. Around 350 trekkers have been rescued so far, and over 200 others are in contact and are expected to be rescued.